It's Ryno.
And it's Derby.
In this episode, boy howdy, do we have a surprise for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should we tell them? Should we tell them what this video is about?
Yeah.
Or should we let them guess?
I don't know. Maybe leave them guessing a little bit.
Well, it was great to do this video for you guys, and we'll see you later.
Later.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
If you can't guess, look right behind us. Yep, that's right. We got a 08 Harley Electra Glide Ultra Classic. What was the model number? Do you remember?
No.
If I could tell you guys what the model number is, I'll just botch it up. But I think it was like a FLH-TCU. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah, I think it sounds familiar.
So yeah, we did that like, I believe it was yesterday, which would actually be like Saturday?
Yeah.
Yep, Saturday. And I went to the meeting, for our organization, and had the same running issues that I always had on the Kawasaki, which, okay, cool, fine, I'm cool with that. Well, a little later I noticed that I had, an oil leak issue on the back head and some on the front. So it's like, okay, I'll keep an eye on this, make sure what's happening.
Yeah.
Well, it just happens that yesterday when I was going out to the meeting, everything was cool. It was running like shit, like it always does. But louder than hell, like a light. I finally get to the American Legion where their meeting was held. And this thing's smoking bad on the back, man. I mean, there was a visible issue that was happening because the oil smoke was horrendous. You could smell it, you could see the issue. You're just gonna see where the issue was coming from. Needless to say that during the meeting, it's gonna be pretty full of runs and all that crap. Me and Derb, we've been talking about, I lost my train of thought. Or we've been talking about, should we put the bike in the shop? Should we not put it in the shop? Should we just get a new bike? This, that, the other. But the strong thing was put it in the shop. My problem with that is at the end of this week, Friday, we got another run to go to. Yeah, the bike was paid for, right? That's the only good thing that was going for it. But 9 times out of 10, if I put it in the shop, I wouldn't have it back by Friday. Not to mention, what are they going to uncover, Because I did have a shifting issue with it, where first and second was not, meshing together correctly. So is that a transmission issue? Is that what's going on? We now have an oil leak, a very good sized problem oil leak. So how much is that going to cost on top of the other thing? Getting the bike to run the proper amount. How much is that going to run? So this is all the stuff that I was looking us in the face. It was like, I don't know. So
I was looking at whether it was going to cost more to fix it.
You got to speak up for people. We got traffic.
Looking at
be a little more lively for the people.
I know, but I'm trying to be a little bit more lively for you people, but should I say a little bit of light, and you can't stand to stare at it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was one of those, how much was it going to cost? How much was it going to be more than what we could afford? Or
are we going to have some money to get it out of the shop?
Yeah. And I mean, kind of just one of those, whether it was, I don't know, maybe almost going to cost about the same as a new or a used bike. I mean, so yeah, really not, really just not knowing, and I don't know, kind of sounded like that maybe it would have just been better to, I mean, even though it's not new, it's new to us.
Right on there.
But
where are you going?
I'm just saying that it probably was just worth getting, this bike and stuff like that. Because just not knowing how much the repair bill was going to be on that one. So, but yeah.
So, talked to Derby when I got back from the meeting. I sat down, him in a rocking chair, and I got to thinking. I either called, or Derby called, or I texted her. I know I texted her.
Yeah.
And I asked her, what did I ask you?
You had asked if maybe looking at you bikes. Of course, Indian wasn't open, but you went to...
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I started looking on the sites for, Honda, Kawasaki, some rice grinders, or maybe a Harley Davidson. So I guess I basically asked your permission, I asked her straight up, be cool if I check this bike out, because first I was going to go to Overheat, see what they had. They usually have a good selection. So,
sorry to interrupt. Everybody and their dog wants to come down the street.
Yeah, they do. So, I looked on their site, and I said, well, screw it. I'll see what Fort Thunder has. I wasn't really too crazy about going there due to the staff they had about a year or so ago. But then, I tossed it around. It was like, well, we did go in there the other day. And the salespeople were laid back. They weren't jumping on you, itching for sales. So that actually appealed to me a lot, because it was like, I'm going to go in there and do what I want to do. I don't want to be passive. So I was like, all right, cool. They close at 7. Once more I get permission of, hey, it'd be all right to go over to Fort Thunder and see what they got, right? And he says, yeah. So I go over there. Yeah, I got a price in mind, you know. You always have to have a price in mind when you're actually freaking serious about something, you know. Well, I've had enough of the Kawasaki. No. It's not going to do what I needed to do this season. Plus, on and on. So I go there. And I know they're not going to approach me or anything. So I go right up to the desk and say, I'm looking for a used bike. Straight and just like that. I'm looking for a used bike. Oh, hey, yeah, we can do that. Points at a sales guy. Off we go. You know, what you looking for? Well, I'm looking for a used bike here, and probably a touring model. You know, just depends on what you got in my price range. So we go, we look at it. They had an electrolyte. The what was that? The oil sending unit or whatever it was. It popped, so there was oil all over the place. It was like a purple bike, nice color. But I was like, well, if there's already a leak and stuff with it, what's not to say it's going to do it again? You know, because I already have a shoddy ass bike in the parking lot. So we keep looking. When, you know, that bike was like $9,000. You know, $10,000. It was a good price. But my thing was, I need a bike, and I need a bike now. A good, dependable bike that we can all both get on and go to our runs. Yeah, I could have probably went out the door and probably got maybe a cheaper monthly payment for it. But I kept looking, and the bike that's behind us here, that was for $11,000. So I said, yeah, it's got aftermarket bars on it. It's got aftermarket windscreen on it. It's got a few extras there. And if you guys know, Harley stuff is not cheap. It's just plain not cheap. It's not like your rice grinder stuff where it's like, throw a bill here, throw a bill there. I mean, that Harley stuff's expensive, so it just adds up everything you throw on it. So I look, I lay it out. Dude asks, well, you want to like throw some numbers out there? I give this little quick thought of, well, it does have extras on it. Yeah, go see what you can do. Needless to say, man, they crunch some numbers, they come out. Dude says, with a sheet of paper, $6,000 down for $625. I'm like, whoa, hold up here. No, that's way out of my ballpark, man. That ain't just, no, that ain't gonna work. He says, well, all right, hold on. Let me see what I can do. Here. So he goes back there, and you know how they are. It seems like it takes forever. So he starts crunching and seeing what he can do. Well, he comes back out, and he puts the paper down on the table. He says, well, I got this 72 months. And I look right at it, and I go, no way, man. Come on, really, dude? Seriously. It was right in my ballpark that I was looking for. 72 months, long ass time, but hey, you can always like pay it down faster if you need, have the money for it. They had a real nice deal. They cut like I forget what it is, the delivery fee and all that crap off. I mean, they just did away with it, man. So that helped out a lot. Yeah, I guess it would have helped out a lot more if I would have said from the get-go, I also have a trade-in. So I didn't do that. And I guess the word never got to the guy. So he types everything up, brings it out to me. I'm looking. It's like, all right, badass. He says, all right, let's get this thing going. I said, you got my trade-in on there? Trade-in? What do you mean trade-in? I didn't see anything about trade-in. It's like, yeah, I got a trade-in out there. I'm not taking a motherfucker with me. So he says, well, let's go out there and look at it. So we go out there. He looks at it. He does what he does. He looks at me and says, well, off the top of my head, I'm thinking $500 for this trade-in. It's like, okay, so how much is that going to take off the monthly payment? He says, yeah, $10. You know, kind of like, yeah, $10, like, you really care. I'm like, hey, that's $10 that wasn't off of it before. He's like, oh, okay. You know, and then, you know me. Hey, it's better than a poke in the ass, right? So, got a little chuckle there, you know. Went back in there. He redoes stuff. So, we get a little farther down the line. We're not the, whatever that guy is. Salesman, rider, I don't know. Sales rider. Well, it's down to the nut cutting here. We're actually in the office there.
Yeah.
Well, finally get, you know, the paperwork with everything on it. I'm going down there with a fine-tooth comb. Well, not really a fine-tooth comb, but good enough.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, I see $700, and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Because my mind's kind of racing here. It's like, shit's getting real. It's, you know, this is a fucking Harley Davidson here. This ain't no rice grinder that I always ride. This is what I've always looked forward to. You know, this is my goal, my dream. So I got that racing in the back of my head, and I see $700. It's like, whoa, what's going on? It says, oh, that's your trade-in for your bike there. I'm like, okay, so I ain't paying this shit, right? No, this is your trade. This is your old bike. Oh, okay, all right, cool. So chilled out a little bit there. $2,700. Boom. So got that taken care of. Got all the paperwork. You know, at the time, you know, Derb was doing her thing with Pocket Ninja.
Yeah.
So
on Snapchat, yep, greatest that can be on Snapchat, and so yeah, and I think I got your squeaky chair.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I need to oil it.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, and we're sitting on our camp chairs here, in case you didn't notice.
So yeah.
But then, you know, I text her and say, don't get mad or anything. I think it's about a Harley.
Yeah.
I don't really remember what her response was. She didn't respond.
I don't think I responded.
She didn't respond, so it's like, oh, fuck me. Are you kidding me? This is not good. I just fucked up here. So I call her. And I say it, you know. Don't get mad or anything, but I think I just bought a Harley. You wouldn't be mad or anything, would you? Well, needless to say, you know, ask if she wants to come up, you know, check it out and hang and all that great stuff. So she does.
Yeah, I had Pocket Ninja drop me off.
And you know, that's that picture that you saw with the bike actually in the shop, the old bike in the shop. There, you know. You know, she was cleaning the bag out and stuff.
Yeah.
So, we get all that taken care of. I've never been on a Harley Davidson in my life. I've never rode one. I've never really started one. Never really operated one.
Yeah.
I've just looked at it. And maybe even slung a leg over it a time or two. But that's it.
Yeah.
So, this big old thing behind us, it's sitting outside. Now we got to do like the pre-flight on it. Lights, this, that, the other, the introduction. This does this, that, the other. And my head's racing around there. It's like, I don't remember what he ever really said. It was like, okay, I think I caught this one here, I caught that one, I caught that. Then I remember watching a YouTuber and, you know, him saying, you know, that this thing's over here, this thing's over here, and then, you know, it's like, I don't know, I just don't know. So now, that's over with, paperwork's done, and mind you, this was a pretty chilly day.
Yeah.
You know. So we get on the bike. Derb gets on the bike. She struggles. It's like, okay, I know how to ride. I really know how to ride here. Man. Just don't know. Well, I just don't know how to explain the feeling of taking off on your used Harley, man. I still don't believe it.
I want to say
Still don't believe it.
I want to say that Ryno, I don't know, seems like he still feels in belief that it's a Harley sitting
It's behind me.
behind us. Because that's kind of what he talked about, was wanting a Harley. Or,
And actually, you know, when me and Derb first got together, I want to say it wasn't this bike. It wasn't even this year of the bike. I want to say it was, what, 1996 or something, Electra.
I think so.
But yeah, when we first got together, you know, we used to go over to Fort Thunder, go look at bikes, get pressured. You know, the only good thing about that is, well, what kind of bike you want? Are you looking to get into? You know, blah 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 blah, 90 miles an hour. Well, this electrical glider looks pretty good. It's like, oh, let's put a leg over there. So we're just dating and stuff. So we throw a leg over there. Oh, ever get on there too? You know, so she gets on there. So yeah, long story short, same color bike. The first bike we ever thought about getting, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And I actually promised her, you know, yeah, someday we'll actually have a bike like this. Yeah, well, there it is.
Yeah. There it is.
All right, guys.
And it's a comfy one too, because me sitting in the back or on the back, I have that in the tour pack being on it. It really kind of helps to keep your butt from hurting from sitting on the seat. So, granted, the seat he had on the back, the Vulcan,
Yeah.
could make my bottom hurt. So, yeah, this one's actually a lot more comfy, and since I have a support from my back, my butt's not gonna hurt sitting on the seat. So yeah, it's pretty relaxing. So yeah.
They're in a hurry to go to Walmart.
Huh?
They're in a hurry to go to Walmart.
Yeah, I think so. And we get people that race down here, so kind of figure they're in a big hurry to get somewhere. Walmart, gas station, or even to go home before mommy and daddy finds out they took the car.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right, guys. I guess that's all we got for this video.
Yep.
And catch us on that other channel.
Yes, please do.
And keep like and subscribe.
And share the video.
Hit that little bell. It will bring notifications up when our new videos hit. And we will catch you later.
Later.
Uh-oh.